This is my first interaction with a cheetah. Hi, buddy. This is either gonna go really well or really bad.
For the various non-predatory animals that call the South African savanna home, survival is no walk in the park. Roaming giants, such as the elephant, depend on their massive size and intimidating presence to keep out of the predator's sights, while smaller hoofstock like the impala depend on their speed and cunning agility to escape the jaws and claws of doom. Yet size and speed are no guarantee that you will survive, as this wild place is a constant circle of life where every single day there's a good chance that you or someone you know will be hunted. Survival sounds, and likely is, terrifying, as hidden within the tall golden grasses, silent predators are constantly stalking within the shadows. And if you aren't careful, you may find yourself in the wrong place and ultimately at the wrong dinner table. Today we are visiting the Karaga Game Park, an easily accessible and secure stretch of wilderness located in the Eastern Cape that is home to a variety of African icons, but most notably, the cheetah. These beautiful cats, despite their calm demeanor, are considered to be perfect predators, and their lethal attack comes with a combination of stealth and speed. Since childhood, I have adored cheetahs, so much so that I even dressed up as one for Halloween. See those distinct eye stripes? My field marks were on point. As an adult, getting up close with one of these speedy cats for the Brave Wilderness channel has always been a top priority. So today, I'm going to be given the chance to work alongside Terry, a cheetah conservationist. And with her help, I'm going to have an incredibly special encounter with Monty.
All right, Coyote, you ready?
I don't know if you can ever be ready to enter an enclosure with a cat. Now, I've palled around with a bobcat, and also you guys have certainly seen the ocelot episode, but today's the first time we're getting to work with an official big cat, the smallest of the big cats, the cheetah. And I have loved cheetahs ever since I was a little kid, and this is the first time I'm ever gonna get to interact with one. So I'm a little nervous. Hopefully it will acclimate to me quickly and we'll have a good interaction. But the cameras are fired up and ready to go, and I see Terry signaling that it is time to enter the cheetah enclosure. You guys ready for this?
Let's do it.
Here we go. Gosh, listen to that purring. Wow. Look at you. Full grown, right?
He's fully grown.
Monty is full grown. Now, can I approach Monty?
You can approach him.
Okay.
Just come directly to him.
This is my first interaction with a cheetah. Hi, buddy. This is either gonna go really well or really bad. Let's see. Hi. How are you? Oh my gosh. Gosh, can you hear that purring? I'm sure the camera can pick it up. Look at his whole throat is vibrating. All right, well, do you think that we can bring Monty down here into the open and see if he'll come up on that log for us? Oh, nervous. This is so cool.
Come on.
All right.
Come on, Tika.
Wow.
Come on, Tika.
I'll tell you this much. You get that close to a cat, once you enter through the fence and you're on this side with it, my heart's racing right now. It's very intimidating. And keep in mind, like I said, this is the smallest of the big cats. And still, look how large this animal is. A perfectly designed predator. We'll get into more of that in a second, but let's transition Monty over here out into the open. We're inside of his enclosure right now. This is his domain. Right now, Mario is about to make contact. Look at this. The real goal in this moment is just for Monty to get acclimated to myself, to Mark, to Mario, to realize there's cameras inside of his enclosure. Here he comes. Hi, Monty. The thing that's so cool about this cat is the length of its legs. Perfectly designed predator and designed for speed. That's the first thing I really want to take a look at. And as we know, cheetahs are the fastest land predator. Look at the size of the paws. Big paws. Just go pet those paws. Look at that. And the claws don't fully retract. Now they use those claws like cleats, and that will actually help the cheetah to gain traction as it springs into action after anything that it's going to try to catch.
So is this at all intimidating to you, Coyote?
Yeah, you know, it's tough to get completely comfortable next to a cat of this size, but as long as Monty is purring like that, Terry tells me that he is content and feeling really good. And I saw Terry doing this, scratching the sides of his head. Oh, okay, maybe not yet. All right, Monty's heading this direction over into the shade. Let's follow him.
So Coyote, what does the coat feel like?
It is very dense. The fur up on top of the head is bristly, and on its haunches, it kind of feels like the fur of a buffalo, and then it's much more sleek running down the side of the animal. You can see how streamlined this creature is. Obviously, perfectly designed for speed. Cheetah speed.
Oh, just flicked you with the tail.
I got whacked with the tail there. Monty, can I analyze your tail real quick? Let's see what happens.
Oh,
Whoa, look at that.
sure can. There you go.
Man, that is a long tail right there. Rather heavy too. I like how Monty decides that once we try to get a shot, he's gonna flop over on this side. So it gives you, which is actually kind of cool and what we wanna look at, some of the design of Monty's coat. Cheetahs are so iconic for their spots, which allow them to perfectly camouflage in all of the tall grasses. So it's a mix of light and shadow that allows them to hide as they're stalking their prey. Boy, yo, look at these little ears. They have great sense of hearing, great eyesight. Now it's a diurnal species. They primarily hunt during the day. And if you take a good look at Monty's eyes there, look at how big they are. They have incredible vision that allows them to see prey from extensive distances, and then they can slowly stalk in and prepare to ambush an attack.
So Coyote, is a cheetah similar to a lion where it's in a pride, or is it like a tiger where it's a solo animal?
Oh, it's a great question. What most people don't realize is that cheetahs, females specifically, are mostly solitary unless they have cubs. But when it comes to males, a group of cheetahs is called a coalition. So oftentimes you'll see 2 or 3 brothers hanging out together. But the females, primarily solitary unless it's during breeding season or if they have cubs. It is almost time for lunch, and what's really cool is that Terry is gonna allow us to stay inside the enclosure while Monty has his lunch. You guys wanna get some cool shots of that?
Do we get lunch after?
If you like horse meat, then yes, you can also have some lunch.
I was thinking like a sandwich.
A sandwich is probably a better idea, huh?
All right, let's go watch Monty eat.
Let's feed Monty. Out of all the animals that we have featured on this channel eating, I think this is probably gonna be the largest predator. This is the real deal right here. That is awesome. And just like all big cats, they chew from the side. They actually use their large canine teeth to inflict the kill. It's almost like scissors, the way that they have to cut the meat apart into chunks and then swallow it down whole. Whoa. Wow, the sound of those jaws just crushing through that meat's incredible.
So you can never do this with a wild cat.
No, you would never get this close to a cheetah in the wild regardless, but you know, Monty is so used to being around humans, it's okay for me to be this close to him while he's eating. Now when cheetahs are out in the wild and they get a kill, they will oftentimes eat as much as they can. They have a lot of competition out there in the grasslands. Hyenas will come in and steal away their food. Lions will chase them off a kill. So once you get something to eat, you take advantage of that moment and chomp down as much as you can.
And after this, Monty's probably gonna what, take a nap?
Take a nap and then a meaty poop, I would guess. Hi, buddy. Yeah, you're such a good cat. Seems pretty comfortable with me at this point.
Coyote, you're really close to a cheetah.
Yeah, that's really close to a cheetah right there. Real close to the kill zone, too. I think Monty is pretty comfortable with us, though, at this point. Well, that was pretty cool, getting face to face with the speediest cat here in South Africa, the one and only cheetah. I'm Coyote Peterson. Be brave. Stay wild. We'll see you on the next adventure.
The Karagakama Game Park is home to a wonderful cheetah conservation program, and it's animal ambassadors like Monty that are helping to educate the public about these cats and the importance of preserving their futures. When I look back on my time spent working alongside Monty, it's hard to describe in words what it feels like to make contact with a cheetah. Here is this animal that I loved as a kid and am now face to face with as an adult. It was truly a dream come full circle that took me over 30 years to accomplish. And in those final moments, as I said my goodbyes to Monty, I felt my inner child smile, knowing that cheetahs are just as perfect in real life as they always had been in my dreams. If you love cheetahs as much as I do, then you are going to love the new limited edition Chill Cheetah t-shirt that just arrived in the Brave Wilderness store. Speed over as fast as you can to check out this and all of the other new products we just released. Hey Coyote Pack, I have some exciting news. I am proud to announce that the crew and I are headed back on tour with Brave Wilderness Live. Our next shows take place in the Midwest. Tickets can be purchased at the Brave Wilderness website, and these shows are certain to sell out, so make sure that you reserve your seats today. And don't forget, subscribe so you can join me and the crew on our next big adventure.
I'm Coyote Peterson, be brave!